One, two, and three compost piles right here. I have one to my left. Then I made a big one over here. I'll go ahead and turn these all over, see what they look like. If you're looking at the pile right now, it just looks like a bunch of straw. But once you dig into it, it really is some nice, healthy compost. Well, I don't know if I ever need any fish bait again. I know where to go. Yeah, but the other day I was cutting into a log, and the squirrel was bringing in all the leaves, and it was just stuffing into this log. And over time, it was just naturally just breaking down in there. I mean, who knows how many years it was in there, but that's like natural humus right there. And that squirrel had its own little compost pile going on, and it just kept bringing leaves in. They have fresh ones at the top, but as you got into it, I mean, it was just some of the best nutrient-dense humus. Superfood, I would call it, for your plants. Here come the chickens and the ducks. Look at them, gathering up the worms. Trying to make better use of the water that I have here for the ducks. So I have the compost pile right next to it here, and every night when I dump this, the water washes right into the compost pile, and I try to get a little bit on top, but that definitely helps keep it nice and moist. And this pile here actually has straw, shredded up leaves, shredded up wood, just like those over there, but I actually added some natural humus to it. So I had 2 trailer loads that I dumped here into the whole mix, and I think by doing that it should break down faster. So let's get into it and see what it looks like. I have not gotten into this pile at all yet, so this is going to be a first for me. Let's see what it looks like. I think this kind of shows that you really don't need any type of compost bin or whatnot. A lot of people think they need to buy a compost bin or something to make compost. And as long as you have some space in your backyard, you can easily just pile up any type of foliage that you have. You can just pile it up to a pile like this, and it's just going to naturally break down. And then you can use this in your garden or any type of plants you have around your house. And instead of using those artificial fertilizers, this is a way better option, and it's just going to help build better soil for your plants in the future. And I mean, if you look at the cornfields that use all those artificial fertilizers, you'll see that they're all brown, and that's just because, yeah, the soil is pretty much dead there. And whenever it rains, all that soil gets washed away, and they're just losing all their topsoil. So this here actually building more topsoil. This is what you want to be doing. And in the end, after a couple of years of doing this, you're going to be saving yourself money by not having to buy any type of fertilizer. And you're going to have way more nutrients inside of your food. And that's really what you want. You don't want to be eating nothing where you don't even know where it came from. So that's kind of the goal here of mine, is to create my own compost, build up the soil, and have better food for myself and for my family and for all my friends. One more thing I should show you here. Straight down there is a big pile of straw that I've had for 2 years now. Over 2 years. I'm gonna go show you what that looks like right now at the bottom of the pile. Ever since we first moved into this house, we have just been piling up straw in this pile. All the straw that came from the chicken and duck cages, we would just put it all into this pile. And then anytime I mowed the grass, and sometimes I will mow other people's grass, and I'll bring the grass home with me in bags, I will throw it into this pile. And as you can see, I mean, this has been there for over 2 years now. It's all broken down. It's just like some nice looking soil right here. Like, it just amazes me. This is so thick, such a thick pile here. Right here, you can see where I was walking down here. You can see where my feet are just sinking in. Let's go ahead and get a little video of me digging into this a little bit, just to give you an idea of how thick and how much soil is here now. Look at that. That just, wow. I mean, I can get a snowball out of that. Wow. This is just amazing. And there's also, I forgot, I put pine shavings in here as well. When I first got the chickens, I had them inside, I had them sitting on pine shavings. And that's what this is right here. Little chunks of pine shaving. But wow, this is so much in here. This is what you want. So whenever it rains, this is like a sponge. It's actually soaking up all that water. Unlike the topsoil on those cornfields, it's just washing away. This here is actually soaking up the rain. I've never actually gotten this deep into the pile. This is really interesting to me right now. Rock. That's amazing. That is so cool. Let's get a close-up of this. Look at this. Whew. I mean, literally, you can just make little mud balls. Just so much of it. I want to say, like, really from like where that shadow is of the tree all the way across here is all freshly broken down compost. Here comes the ducks. They're the king of the straw pile. Thank you for watching my video. Hopefully this gave you a good idea of what you could really be creating with all your straw that if you have chickens or ducks and you have a bunch of straw. I mean, even, I don't know, if you have hay and stuff sitting around, you could do something like this. But every fall, I mean, even right now, it's the end of the winter time here. There's still a lot of leaves just sitting around. Just pile it all up. You might be able to get on Craigslist, find a cheap wood chipper, leaf shredder, shred it all up. I mean, you can get the lawnmower out, mow over the leaves, and it's going to speed up the process. But wow, this is awesome. So thank you for watching, and have yourself a good day.